This reckless disregard for planning regulations and environmental safety is a major contributor to the devastating floods that continue to plague our communities. I'm aware of instances where private businesses colluding with some chiefs are turning water retention areas, Ramsaya sites, into built-up zones. Let me be clear, this must stop. Those structures will be pulled down. We will not allow a few selfish individuals to endanger the lives and livelihoods of countless others. The law will be enforced, and those who flout it will face the consequences. My brothers and sisters, building a better Ghana requires collective effort and shared responsibility. Let me also reiterate that the celebration of Eid-Ul Fitr is one that should be done with peace and dignity. Unfortunately, in the past, reckless riding, reckless driving has led to unfortunate loss of life. And I want to say, no one must die in the celebration of Eid. No one must die at the end of the celebration of the holy month of Ramadan. And so I'm going to caution our young people who drive their cars recklessly and ride their motorbikes recklessly. I've asked the police to look out for you. And if you ride recklessly or drive recklessly, we'll arrest you. My brothers and sisters, let us work together, guided by the principles of faith, justice, and compassion, to create a brighter future for ourselves and future generations. May Allah bless our nation and guide us on the path of peace and prosperity. And on this day, I want to take the opportunity once again to call on our brothers and sisters in Boko to give peace a chance. On this holy occasion, where we celebrate the feast of Eid-Ul Fitr after the holy month of Ramadan, my brothers and sisters in Boko, let us give peace a chance. All Muslims in Ghana and all over the world, Eid Mubarak, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
At-Takbir! At-Takbir! No. Can we kindly take our seats? Kindly let us take our seats. The program is still in session. Security, please take care of that. Shukran. Thank you. Mungode Mwatam for Mr. President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Let me reiterate again.
We just had a message from His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana. This is his first maiden edition, first Eid, alayhi salam, first Eid celebration. And in fact, he has taken the opportunity to thank all Ghanaians, and Muslims in particular, for him to be able to come president once again. And again, he spoke about how we should all smoke the peace pipe. You know, throughout the Ramadan, we have learned a lot of things. One of those is when you have some grudge with one or a brother or a sister, make sure as we are here, as soon as we leave here, when you go back home, then you will make sure that you summon the peace among you, so that you would live continuously as we love each other. So this, I think, is very, very important indication. But since we have our chief here, let's hear from the chief quickly, and then we move on and proceed with regards to the message of His Excellency. Chief, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Barakamura Sallah. Eid Mubarak. Chief, I would like you to speak in your local dialect to your followers in particular. I don't know the language, but speak in your language.
Greater Accra Fried Chief.
MashaAllah, Greater Accra Fried Chief, yes. Yes. So our listeners, our viewers are watching you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Greater Accra Fried Chief, Alhaji Abbas Nyaba Kalahaba akayezi yinambo ni now yetimbo ya yama ankara zawabe fafaduma zawabe le musulmi zawabe kama mboba barka da iri zina darwa de ete pupil mdare koma bibihi pu bibihi ti zawabe to ete celebrate barka da iri wa take time naba ya naba malam boriya suguri yana ambahati zusongo pato yana ambahati zusongo pato yana mayetin zela kala fafadma zambo bolga fafadma zambo ganda zawabe yana albarka da iriwa yana mbo zusongo boto yana mbo lafiya boto nzela maka balako para na umra yana tada zubo ya zawabe kama yana boya zusongo yana boya lafiya na do malaza wabe kama zongo council ba zawabe kama yana mbo zusongo yana mbo albarka ina city do mazawabe yana mbo zusongo yana mbo albarka ba president na ba sontaba yana mbo zusongo yana mbo lafiya yana mbo barka mami mbo kala the president of council of the Fafra community chief yana mbo mazawabe albarka yana mbo zusongo. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Chief, thank you very much. Thank you very much. May Allah richly bless you. We are so grateful. Now, so Haj Adams, you listen to the president.
In fact,
yes, he spoke about a lot of issues.
A lot of issues.
Now,
seriously.
Yeah, so apart from the peace pipe, he also spoke about education.
Yeah, first of all, let me indicate very clearly that the pronunciation of the Quranic terms by our president is so unique and very impressive.
MashaAllah.
In fact, anybody looking for a fact will not know the difference between his pronunciation and that of the national chief imam. And that is actually somebody who is a unifying factor, who is close to his people, whether Muslim or non-Muslim. That tells you how he's going to pronounce the Quranic word, just like any imam can pronounce. It's a very impressive uniqueness that we have actually observed in these 8 grounds. Secondly, he's touching a very important area. He's indicating very clearly that the zakat that Muslims have to pay is not only a religious duty, but a national duty. Because the zakat institution in Ghana today is actually helping government efforts to develop our youth, to develop the aged, to develop the orphans, to observe the widows and the aged in the area of education or their health. That is why he's linking the zakat institution as a religious obligation, at the same time a national duty. So when you pay your zakat, you are serving 2 purposes: serving a national duty and at the same time a religious duty. So when you fail to pay your zakat, it means that you have failed the nation.
Certainly.
And failed yourself as a Muslim. That is one important area that I start on. It's indicating clearly also that there are opportunities for all youth in Ghana. Opportunities are everywhere now. He brought in the e-blocks. He brought in, the TVET, his initial thoughts, and then he's going to build upon it, and many other opportunities available to us. Therefore, every Ghanaian will have to be part of the resetting agenda, so that we all move together with the joy and progress that we are already beginning to enjoy.
Yeah, once again, he also said that now he wants to call on the Zongo youths to let them know that the future. You know, this means that the issue of drugs, the issue of misbehaving, indiscipline must come to an end. Because as a youth, for you to be able to take up the mantle, you have to be responsible.
So it's indicating clearly that no youth should be left behind. Because every opportunity has been provided, either in education, training, acquisition of skills, and adaptation of jobs for all. That is the only way every Ghanaian can be called a Ghanaian, be part of the system by contributing. And by actually emphasizing on zakat payment, we at the same time calling on internal revenue generation. We should all be part of it.
Inshallah.
And the country resetting agenda.
Inshallah.
So, in fact, we are surprised to hear that the president is actually linking strongly the zakat institution to nation building. When you pay your zakat, you are serving your religion or fulfilling your religious obligation at the same time performing a national duty. That means that the zakat and the zakat trust fund has now become a national institution, a national asset, not only for Muslims, for both Muslim and non-Muslim.
Then finally, Hajj, he spoke about those who build on waterways, and that as for that one, he has instructed the law enforcement agency to make sure that, because you know the rain is setting in, so if it happens like that, all of us is going to be taken out. So I think it's a very, very important point he has raised.
It's a good call because it's not the environmental protection, environmental
preservation
for the benefit of all. The Quran has a regulation already, so the present call is an additional call so that Muslims will be part of the mental effort. If you see somebody building on the waterway, it's your duty to report the person. As you move along, you are supposed to check and see whether this person's building is only going to cause havoc to others who are ahead of him or
yes. Finally, call for peace in Boko and any other area that you have violence taking place.
Very, very, very important. In fact, we have only one life to lead, we have only one country, and we have only one Boko. Therefore, the President is calling for unity and harmony, peace, perfect peace for our people, our brothers, in Boku, inshallah. We pray that
so before we go for the national imam's final prayer, let me give Chief one opportunity once again to maybe caution the youth as we are celebrating the use of motorbike. You know, the President spoke about it, the national chief imam also spoke about it. What would be your advice to our youth who use the motorbike, who use the cars, especially when it's holiday, when they take the road for themselves? So I don't know, maybe Chief will give us one or two advice for our youth.
I stand here as the Greater Kafrafa Chief. At the same time, I want to cause the youth